Hey everyone, it's Mackenzie. Today we're going to be working on these Matchbox Valentine pop-ups for the February take and make. Here's just a very plain simple one. The kits will be available at the library at our south entrance. It's first come first serve, so if you want one, make sure to get here right away. In the kits, we provide 2 templates for the matchboxes. You can make 2 of them, and it'll be on colorful cardstock. Mine is just white because it shows up better on the camera. You'll also be provided with a couple of springs from a pen, and then we'll also provide 2 of these glue dots. Now the glue dots we recommend using for the spring because Elmer's glue does not work very well on metal, but the glue dots aren't the best because they don't dry, and so the springs, like the pop-up part, could be knocked off quite a bit. If you have like super glue or hot glue at home, those would be the best, and then just using plain Elmer's glue for the actual like making of the box part would be good. Supplies that you will need from your house are just some like drawing utensils or colors. If you want to use any kind of fancy paper for decorating the box, also scissors, and of course glue. Okay, we'll get started. First thing that we'll do will be cut out the separate pieces. Make sure you cut along the bold line, don't cut on the dotted line. After you've cut it out, make sure you've cut along the bold line right here, so there's these little flaps on each side. And then after that, we're going to be folding in on the lines. I would suggest at first folding to where you see the dotted line because it's kind of hard to see through cardstock. And you're just going to want to fold just down each line. This part that we see with the dotted lines is going to be the inside of the box. Now that we have the basic folds, I suggest that you fold them again on the other side, just so this side is blank and it looks a little bit neater. Crease them pretty well. Okay, there's the first bit. And then this one, you can fold right in half. You can kind of see where this little trapezoid part is. You can fold right up to that line, and that is one of the creases. And then the other ones, you probably have to go to do this way, so they're kind of even. Okay. And we'll fold them inside. I'll show you how to fold the separate pieces so you'll kind of know what sides to decorate, but we won't glue them down yet. I'm just showing you how it works. So this one, you'll have the dotted on the inside. You take the kind of weird trapezoid flap and you're going to glue that right along this end here. And then it makes the sleeve for the matchbox. And then this one down here is going to be kind of the drawer. And what you're going to do is you're going to glue this piece right here, fold it up, take the little tabs on each side, and you're going to glue them in place. So you can kind of see this. And then this kind of lip you fold right over. Here it is, not glued down, but you can already see. For the drawer, I think I'm going to put kind of a nice bright red paper on the outside, and how I'm going to do that is I'm going to just glue parts of it down. Let me see which ones I need. Glue everything but the little tabs and the little lips and like the end tabs. Because everything else will be seen from like the outside. Okay, so we're gonna press that down pretty firm and wait until it dries. While that side's drying, I'm gonna kind of work on the outside of the sleeve. But here I have it say, "I like you a whole lot, Valentine." I also cut out and drew this little donut that will be the part that pops out. Okay, when you get done with decorating each side, you can put some glue on the little trapezoid lip. Probably not as much as I put on, but that is okay. Then you're just gonna meet the edges up and then hold it down. Okay, so I think this is ready to be cut out. Okay, and then for this part, I like to fold in these pieces so I know not to cut like them out. So I just want to make sure I get this kind of shape here. I'm just going to cut around it. Okay, so now it's time to fold the drawer. So I would say start putting glue on these two kind of smaller flaps on one side of the box. There we go. And then you're going to take this, fold this up, and then just kind of connect them. And then you're going to want to make sure the edges line up and just hold it in place. When the flaps have dried enough, you can put some glue on this kind of lip part. And then you're just going to fold this in over the flaps. And hold it down again. So then it's going to look like this. And then you'll just do the same thing with the other side. Okay, so here is our drawer, all finished, looking nice and neat. And you can just kind of slide that right into the sleeve and you have your own little mini matchbox. For the pop-up element, you're going to be taking the little decoration you have, flipping it over, and then you're going to place one of these glue dots on there. And you kind of just peel off the backing, you stick it on, press down, and then peel off again. And next what you're going to do is you're going to put the spring on, kind of hold it down. Remember, the glue dots don't dry, so there is a chance that this could, come off again. So you'll have to be a little careful. If you use hot glue or super glue, that won't happen. But then it should look like this. And then next, I'm just going to peel off the back, the next glue dot, and I would say put it about like 2/3 or 1/3 of the way in on the box, so it's kind of more towards the front. I guess the drawer. Press it down, rip it off, and then you're just gonna stick the, if you can see the dot, you're just gonna stick the spring on top. Kind of press it down so it gets in there well. And there you have it. So then we can press this down, or we can slide, I guess, first, and then kind of fold this in. So here is the finished product. And you can kind of slide it open and